Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with step one of adding the click handler for the Add to Cart button. So I'll just zoom in here and I'll move down to Source, App, Components. And I'll move into the Product Details component. And I'll open up the HTML page, Product Details Component.html. Let's expand this window here, give us some room to work with. And I'll move down to where I have the button for Add to Cart. And so this is where I'll do my work right here. And so like before, we'll change the href to a button. And then we'll add the appropriate styles here for the button. So I'll make use of button, button primary, button SM for button small. And then I'll add code here for my click handler. So I'll have click and I'll call add to cart. And the IDE will do a good job and tell me that I have an error. And yes, sir, I know the identifier add to cart is not defined. And we'll actually do that now. So here's step two of updating the product details component with the click handler method. So I'll actually copy this method name add to cart. And then I'll move to the file product details component.ts. And what I'll do is I'll move to the bottom of this file and I'll just paste in that method name, add to cart, and I'll just stub it out for right now. But I know that I'll need the cart service. So let me go ahead and move up to my constructor and let's inject the cart service. All right, so now I can start using this here in my actual method, add to cart. And the first thing I'll do here is I'll just put a little console.log. I'll say adding to cart and I give the product name and the product unit price. I'll add a semicolon here. Notice I have a small syntax error and oh yeah, that's right. I need to say this dot product name and this dot unit price. And now I simply go through and create a cart item based on this product. So I say the cart item equals new cart item product. This dot product, correct. All right, and now I can call my cart service. I can say this.cart service.add to cart, and I can pass in the cart item. And that's the basic coding here for this add to cart method. And remember with our application interaction, that new code, that's the step two, that's the new code we're adding for this product details component. But again, we're simply leveraging all of the existing work on the right-hand side. So no changes for steps 1, 3, and 4. All of that is still the same. We're simply adding new data to the cart service by calling that method. And again, we're simply using the product that's been defined on this product details component. And of course, we assign it and initialize it via our handle product details method. So by the time we add it to the cart, that product has already been loaded with data. So one thing I want to do is make sure that our Spring Boot application is up and running. So that's good. We're running on that side. And now in my Visual Studio Code, I'll just go ahead and start my Angular application. Okay, great. So our application is up and running. Let's swing over to our browser. Let's go ahead and open up our web developer console for debugging. Now we can access our application and we can go to the details view for a given product. So Crash Course in Python, hit the Add to Cart button. And yes, so the shopping cart is updated with the appropriate data. So this is great. So now we can add something from our details view. Let's try some of our other products here, like our mouse pad. Hit the Add to Cart link. And good, this product has been added to the cart. We can add multiple entries of this, and excellent. This all looks really good. And we can go around and add some other items to the cart, but this all works as desired. So I'm very excited and really, really happy right now. So I'd like to say, good job, my friend.